Alrighty. We are here with a... Whoa! King Potato doesn't even have a ranking. We got Brad the Impaler, 997 elo versus King Potato with no elo. I wonder if he's just unranked or new account or what. We'll see. But yeah, since this is kind of 1K, around 1K, we're really going to focus on your gameplay. We don't have to worry about what the opponent is doing. We want to worry about what you're doing. And as the Mongols, this is a great civ to sort of learn aggressive play or just learn how to be in the driver's seat, you could say. We need to be the one setting the pace for the game as Mongols because Mongols have 40% faster hunt. It's kind of the best eco. That's the best early eco bonus in the game. And you will be up to feudal age, ideally faster than the opponent, which means you'll be the one with the feudal units faster, which means you need to be the one attacking and setting the pace for the game that way. So if you go scouts, he goes spears maybe to counter you. If you go archers, he goes skirms to counter you. But you're the one who makes the decision first. You're the one who makes the play first. So you want to be making stronger units. You could even go men-at-arms as Mongols. It can be very good. But you don't want to be just sitting at home making like skirm, sitting at home making spears. Like if you're making counter units as your opening as Mongols, you're not really getting the most value out of the Mongols. Also, we need to pay attention to this kind of stuff. Like your villa's chopping from pretty far away. In this game, villagers don't go to the closest tree. They tend to go to like 2 tiles away. And they ignore the closer tree on these patches. Oh, there we go. He kind of fixed himself. But yeah, sometimes you got to pay attention to that. Oh, the boar is going to get in the way, potentially. Okay, actually here. We need to go back a little bit. Let's take a look at this boar lure. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so pro tip. Here, we're going to go back into the game real quick. Oh, wait, no, we can't see it here. Okay, never mind. We go back to Capture Age. There are a few hotkeys, or a few a few hotkeys in your TC that you need to learn. So, number 1 is set rally point. So, you know how if you right-click the boar, your TC shoots the boar. So, you know that. There is a set rally point hotkey. So, instead of right-clicking to set rally point, you use the set rally hotkey, then you can click it on the boar, then the rally will be set to the boar. That's how you do it. So you shoot it as you were doing, but that last part, we need to go set rally point on the boar, and then we ungarrison when the boar is like kind of in here. And use the ungarrison command as well. If it's like this. So if we have the rally point set on the boar and we go ungarrison, they'll just go to the boar. So right now what we have...
Let's go.
Right now what we have is just... We don't have the rally point on the boar, so when you ungarrison, they just pop out down here. And that's lots of walk time. And walk time means less collecting time. And less collecting time means less resources. And less resources means less good. So lots of little things. Little efficiency things, they all add up in this game. Yeah, a lot of the time it's not one thing, but it's the culmination of many things that make you successful in this game. Okay, there we go. All right. So, 3 on wood is what I like to see. It's going to allow you to... just have enough wood to do whatever you want, pretty much. Good timing on this boar. Look at this timing. All right, well, let's see. Okay. Oh, hey, we got the rally point. Maybe you set the rally point after the boar was dead there. I don't know. But that was a much better lure. Ideally, you kill the boar with the villagers on the outside because the reload is different. So if you can shoot them on the outside and you can shoot them on the inside, and then they're like on different reloads. So you can kind of kill it faster that way, but it's just little things. One thing I will say, though, 17 seconds idle TC during this lure. When was it? It was right here while we were luring. So we got to remember to force drop. There's a force drop hotkey these days. Force drop the food, cue some bills, then finish the lure. Something like that. Just spam that TC button, select TC button, whatever you have it on. I have it on a control group. You could have it on select all TCs, whatever. Spam that and create bills just whenever you're not really doing anything. When you're not actively like controlling something, you go TC and then villagers. Stuff like that. I do like that you force dropped the resources before you went to the wood. That's a good habit to be in. Some players, they'll just like take them, they're carrying food, and they'll just send them to wood, and it's a bit of a disaster. It's a bit wasteful. Okay, so next thing, barracks needs to be started before 60% up to feudal age. Then it will be at the perfect time for the stable. So this is going to be late now. A little bit late on the barracks. So as I said earlier, Mongols is all about being aggressive, being the first to attack. So this barracks needed to be up with one vill at 60%. It's up at 80%. It's going to be late. So the whole point of getting to feudal age is so that we have feudal units. And so we want to get those feudal units as soon as possible. We got a little trap here. We only have 3 vills, though. It's just going to tickle him. All right. I mean, it did some damage, though. Actually, it did enough where you can chase him and kill him. Because feudal scouts have 5 attack and more movement speed. And Dark Age scouts have 3 attack and less movement speed. Okay. Ideally, instantly on feudal age, we go for double bit axe. Stable, but yeah, you can see it's late. Like, ideally, that's up instantly. That and double bit axe instantly on feudal age. Slightly sloppy here. Okay, but your map is very good. So let's talk a little bit about walling. What you want to do for walls on this map. Ignore this, ignore this, ignore this, ignore this wood line. Little palisade here or something. I mean, if you got pushed over here or something, maybe you'd wall to here, or even to this gold and go like this. But generally, I might put like a house on this side, or just a palisade in here. I'd probably go down to this gold like this, maybe if I was going to this wood line. But actually, it's unnecessary. You can just go like this, kind of in front of the main gold, to the TC. So you wall to here, across here potentially, and here, and then maybe from this tree in front of the stone, or from here to the stone. But if you put the house here, when you go to take this wood line, there's going to be less space here. He can put archers here, and that's going to be annoying. So if you wall it back here, his archers are sitting here. Okay, well, you can still collect the wood. But if you put the house here and you wall here, he can put his guys there and just shoo you off of the wood. So that can be a problem. So yeah, I like to wall sort of to here is pretty good. Basically, further back on the wood line can be better because of that. Okay, but yeah, Mongols, they're an aggressive civ. Don't worry about walling yet. We worry about walling later. First, we want to get our units out, and we want to go and attack. That's the Mongol way. All right, so farm coming down. Very good. I like that we're farming. Basically, okay. This is one of the most important things, if you haven't heard. One of the most important things about feudal age. And this is going to really help your gameplay. Every 60 wood, spend it on a farm. If you're not working towards another production building, or say your market or your blacksmith later, every 60 wood is a farm. Because think about it. What do we need our wood for? What's the point of gathering wood? It's so that we can make buildings. Like, what costs wood? What unit are we making that costs wood? No, nothing. Villagers, scouts, they cost food. So, if we want more scouts, which we do, we want to have more scouts. We like scouts. We need farms. To make farms, we need wood. And we need to be spending that wood. So if we have 156 wood in the bank, does nothing. If we spend that on 2 farms, start making some food, then we have food for scouts, then we can make some more scouts. Sounds obvious, but it's important to really keep in mind All right. Idling the TC a little bit here, so we got to be watching out for that a little bit. Villagers take 24 or 25 seconds to build, so we are kind of down a vill at this point. At this level, it doesn't really matter that much, but I mean, ideally, we have... I mean, King Potato's looking pretty strong with just 2 seconds. Honestly, his walls are a little jank here with this, but he's honestly playing all right. His walls are kind of weird, but I mean, they work. He doesn't have any farms, though, so... Okay, big walls, huge walls. But guess what? Mongol's supposed to be aggressive. So, what are we scared of? What are we scared of? We are Mongols. We have tons of extra res from the hunt bonus. So, if the opponent has units, we just kill his units because we have more res, which means that we should have more units than him. Which means he shouldn't be able to kill us. So, instead of using our resources on walls as the Mongols, we need to use our resources on units. So, basically, instead of getting these walls, might I interest you in an archery range? Get an archery range and a stable. Tell me what beats scouts and archers in the feudal age. Like, the only thing that beats that is full scouts or full archers, because just having more of one unit type generally is better. Just in terms of you only need one type of production building, you only need one type of upgrades, so you end up just having more guys. But if you get to scouts and archers and he's going skirmishers, scouts kill the skirms, archers kill everything. Could be very good. That's how the Mongols should be playing. And so I don't really recommend scouts opening at this level, honestly, because it's like these scouts should be forward and just like killing this villager, harassing here, something like that. It's hard to do. I would recommend on this level playing a less aggressive civ, because aggression is hard. And yeah, we need to kind of have a little bit better eco management to make aggression work anyways. So playing some civ that likes to sit around should be better than Mongols. Mongols is just a really aggressive civ. So maybe something like Wei, one of the new civs that you get your eco techs and you get free vills. That could be a very strong civ. Even something like Malay with the extra vills can be good. They're a little bit weird. They're a little bit different compared to some civs, but having free infantry armor is pretty good on them. But anyways, if you have any questions on, what civ I would recommend, just let me know later. But yeah, Mongols, we got to be forward with these scouts. We can't be chilling. All right. But let's see. Ideally, if we're going to just hang out with scouts and walls, we need to be on horse collar as well. We can't be skipping horse collar here. Skipping horse collar is like if we're going to go for another range and we're going to make more units. But if we're just making farms here, we like to have horse collar. We can afford it, so why not get it? Anytime that you can invest into an eco tech, you do it. Okay, scouts beat this. Scouts, like these guys do 1 damage to you. You do 5 damage to him. You're on a horse. He's on legs. You just killed us. There we go. Beautiful. Oh yeah, pro tip. Don't click on one enemy here. Just either patrol or attack move in. You're on stand ground here, so your guys are actually chilling. Just let your guys attack, and they're gonna do the job. There we go. Like, don't spend too much time. Like, we're spending too much time. Too much time. Just let your guys attack, and it's good. Don't go stand ground here. Look, like stand ground, they're kind of going to one guy, or even just stop command. Get close and then go stop command. Like, we're actually microing this way too much. Way too much. Like, your guys auto win that fight, so no need to pay that much attention to it. You know what would have been better? Is probably spending the wood. Like, let's look at the wood count during this entire time. This entire time, we need to have 0 wood, or at least less than 60. So it goes up. We don't spend any wood. Still haven't spent any wood during this fight. No wood spent. We spent a little. There we go. Now we started to spend the wood, but a little bit. Look, this never goes below 60 though. Always. Any straggler tree ville goes to farm. Always. That's That is absolute here. Unless we're going blacksmith, unless we're going market or an archery range, we gotta get those farms down earlier. That'll result in a better feudal time. Okay, we ended up going to here, which is, I mean, it's not a bad wall. Probably would have incorporated this this gold into it and then walled here and then here. Probably would have been better. And even this gold. Go a little bit forward and then you just get the gold. It's the same distance. There we go. All right. So we should be looking like we're going up. And from here, the opponent's full walled, and you know it's full. Well, you don't know. We probably want to do a. Actually, he's not even full wall. He's actually open here. This guy is making some crazy walls, absolutely crazy walls. And actually, you're gonna get in. You're gonna alert him that he's open here. Actually, so you get in, but he knows now. Oh, he's overreacting. He can just kill your scouts with the vills. Actually, him running is actually bad. Okay, you're actually overthinking the micro so hard here. You're like going in and then like going back and stuff. Maybe if you're 2k elo, then it makes sense, but holy moly. You have the right idea with the micro though, honestly. We just need to do it earlier. Oh, this is open here too. Yeah. Honestly, if I look at the APM, I bet you're like 60 APM. This is fast. What do you guys think? Is he going to be 60 APM? We're going to check that in a sec. We'll check it in a sec. This guy feels fast. Yeah. I'm not going to do any bettings, but place your bet in the chat just for fun. Because, yeah, we're going fast. But the thing is this isn't important. You know what we're missing out on? We're not even building vills right now. Oh, we need to be Castle Age, actually. Like, we need to click Castle. Like, we are so focused on this micro, we're not even clicking Castle Age. There we go. We clicked it. But, man. 40 seconds of idle TC. That's another vill. Or another 25 or whatever it was. It's another vill. All right. Let's take a look at the APM. How fast? Oh, 41. Okay. Actually, opponent's going faster. How is he going faster? He's literally doing nothing. How does he have 32 eco APM? All right. This guy's using some kind of macro. There's no way. Even my eco APM isn't that high. I don't even know what he's doing. Okay. But still, 41 APM. We probably need to learn some more hotkeys. Microing the scouts like crazy, but that's costing you your eco. So, got to be careful here. Got to be careful. All right. But up. So, what's the plan? If you as soon as you click Castle Age, I mean, ideally, you have a plan already. But if you don't have a plan yet, now's the time to think. You want to be thinking, okay, where are my 2 TCs going to go? We want to go 3 TCs from here, for sure. Where are my TCs going to go? Alternatively, am I going to go Scout or, like, Knight all in or Step Lancer all in? Go up to 3 stables. 36 vills for that. It's workable. Tricky, but workable. Even 2 stable Step Lancers with 3 TCs with vills coming can be very good. We want to be thinking about that, though. We really don't want to be getting to Castle Age and then being like, well, now what? Because that's going to be a disaster. If we just get to Castle Age and be like, okay, what am I doing? Look, we have 2 minutes, over 2 minutes to think. So let's see. All right. Yeah. There's no way that the opponent is smurfing or anything. Like he's playing like a 1K, that's for sure. He just keeps the TC running really well. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go into scale barding. All right, sounds good. So we're gonna go for cavalry. We need to have that second stable on before Castle Age is here, though. So we need to get that going now. Like, this build needs to be starting that now. It needs to start at, like, 65 or 70% to Castle Age, and then it's up on time. Oh, do it. There we go. Okay, it might actually be right on time. Beautiful. All right. Cool. Opponent sees it because he's just scouting. Good scouting by blue, actually. But yeah. Look, you're going to have perfect perfect TC money here. So I really hope to see TCs once we're up. TCs and Step Lancers. If you just go Step Lancers and float wood, it's going to be bad. TCs, please. Step Lancer. Okay, okay. That's a lot. We probably don't need to queue 7 Step Lancers. You know what you also need is Bowsaw. Heavy Plow. Okay, but you know what's better than that is Bowsaw. Let's cancel some of these Step Lancers and get Bowsaw. Because Heavy Plow gives you a good economy like 10 minutes later. Bowsaw gives you a good economy now. And you need a good economy now. Generally going to be way better. Alright. So. Ideally, we're using our... the jig is up. He knows you're doing this. So let's go put pressure. Let's not chill here for a while. Let's go attack now. And just rally the units forward and do something. Okay, we waited for 6. That's fine. Okay. Oh, he's bringing the wolves. But look at your wood and stone. You need 275 wood per TC. Or 550 wood for 2 TCs. You can basically just have 2 TCs here. And just, like, 2 additional TCs. You could be 3 TC booming with some Step Lancer pressure. Maybe you get in. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to get in. You might kill a few vills. Opponent's going to panic. He's going to be like, I need to, like, make 1 million counter units or whatever. And all you did was make 6 Step Lancers. You booming behind this. By the time he has his counter units... You're like 50 vills ahead and you win because of eco. That's the ideal here. So ideally we're not floating this wood. Ideally we have 2 TCs behind this. Then we've got this sick aggression with the boom behind it. And like what can he even do? Here we go. Yeah, but Step Lancers like to get in on these things. Oh yeah, you'll probably still get in. 1 archer's not really, not much of a deterrent. That's for sure. Oh yeah, you get in. Come on. Yeah, oh yeah, that'll be in. That'll be in. Let's go, let's go. It's open. I'm pretty sure it's open, but, could be some hole or some hill shenanigan that, yeah, this is open. This will be open here. That's a hole there. There we go. Let's go. Yeah, see, it was open the whole time. All right, anyways. We're in. Opponent's got some knights, but, you know, it's all good. It's all good. Probably don't want to get trapped in here or anything. Yeah, just kill that vill. Oh, sick trap. Oh my god, this guy was planning that. This guy was planning that. All right. But guess what? We could have had these TCs. We could have had these TCs here when we were up. When was that, actually? Oh my god, how far back was this? When were we up? Okay, we could have had the TCs here. If we didn't add a few of those extra farms, you could have had enough for 2 TCs. So this is 21 minutes. We get these. These are 5 minutes late. How many vills can you build from 2 TCs in 5 minutes? For simplicity, let's just say that villagers, you can build 2 vills a minute. It's actually 2 vills every 50 seconds. But 5 minutes, 2 TCs, that's going to be like 20 vills. You can get even more. Like I kind of like rounded down a little bit here, or rounded up. You're gonna have more than 20 vills additional at this stage if you just got those TCs earlier. Well, yeah, I mean TC build time as well, but we could have started the TC earlier, right? 12 vills per TC. Exactly. We got some math nerds in the chat helping me out. 24 vills. Can you imagine if you're on 72 vills here? You're 20 vills up? The game is over. The game is over. Absolutely over. If we just add the TCs earlier, so much more resources. That's the ideal. But now, actually, we have no army. Our eco is not very good, because we no Bowsaw as well. And the opponent has army, and now he's going to go counterattack. I mean, you're somewhat walled, and you have some army. You make some army now, so you'll probably be okay. But could have been in a very good position here. One knight is a pest. Let's delete a palisade and go in. Actually, no, it's fine. You're all good. There we go. Kind of stings being called a nerd by a professional video game player. So true. So true. Ay. I mean, we're catching up. Somewhat. Oh, use a bit of Vital TC. But, yeah, gold shaft mining sounds good. I mean, we've got 1,500 gold. I don't think we need any more gold. I think we need to spend our gold. But, you know, collecting more res is better than collecting less res, so I like it. But I wish you got Bowsaw. The wood techs are crazy good. 20% faster on double bit and 20% faster on Bowsaw. 20% is a lot. The gold, like the mining upgrades are only 15%, which is still a lot, but I mean, you should have way more on wood compared to other resources, just in general, other than like farms. But so you want to get those wood techs. Oh, lots of free vills, or lots of free kills here. So very good. We need to spend the wood. Yeah, exactly. 1,000 wood about to happen here. Got to get that spent. Same with feudal age. It's just as important in castle age to get that wood spent. That needs to be farms. How many farms can we have? Like what? Basically, you need to think. Okay, what are my goals in this game? What am I doing? Right now, it seems like your goal is I'm gonna make some vills and I'm gonna make some step lancers, but we need to think a little bit deeper. We need to be like, okay, what do I need to make step lancers? I need food. Okay, well, how do I get food? I need to make some farms. I need to keep making farms. More farms equals more food for step lancers. And if I have too much food, can go to Imperial Age. That can be good. Can add more stables and make more step lancers. But what is wood and what gold doing right now? Absolutely nothing. We can't even use it. Because those two resources don't allow us to make step lancers. I mean, we could switch to cav archers if we wanted to. Against Lithuanians, it's something. Probably wouldn't do it against this Night Mass. You could start making camels potentially, but yeah. Your eco is set up for cav archers, but you're going step lancer, is what I'm trying to say. So we want to get more farms down, that's for sure. And also, if we have a market, we could just buy a castle. This hill is looking pretty juicy for a castle. Like, imagine you had a castle here. It's going to protect this gold. It's on a hill. It's going to protect this wood. It's going to protect your base in general. Very nice castle. And you can make Magadai, which is like basically the best unit in the game. Should be amazing. All right. 2K gold. If we make a market, we can just buy up to Imperial Age even. We're in, but for what though, right? For what? His army is gonna wreck us. We gotta, no. We gotta respect these knights. Knights are pretty good. Lithuanian knights get extra attack from relics too. He only has one relic right now, but now we gotta respect the knights. We're not gonna win that. He's got more, and his units are better than yours, basically. Unless you're fighting in a choke point. If you're fighting and all of his guys to attack you, then it's a problem. Husbandry, I like husbandry. Yeah, run around. He's faster than you without husbandry, so it's actually important to get that, so you can not die. But look at this look at this float. We're putting the monastery on the hill, but castle there would have been really nice. Man, it's not even a cool monastery. It's just a pile of rocks. I mean, I guess that's what a castle is too. But anyways. Okay. But see, now we're stuck in his game. Now we're reacting to his guys. Ideally, we're making units that put us in the driver's seat, as I was saying. So cav archers could be very good. I mean, camels can be good, but pikemen is like, is it gonna do the job? It's kind of hard to make pikemen do the job because they're kind of slow. Ooh, not seeing this down here. That's gonna be a disaster. Our villager pops is about to plummet. About to plummet. We lost everything. His raid was good. And now? Now we are just completely toast. Where are our spears? They are chilling in the barracks. We need those guys out on the field. Killing some knights. Oh, we are just dead now. We are just dead with this raid. Look at this. This is not even very nice. 73 vills down the drain, and we are just done in an instant. Well, let's take a look at the final game stats here. We just kind of got owned in the end there. He was making a unit like this on lower levels like this. Knights are the most OP thing ever. Because that's what you can do. You just you make a bunch of knights, you send them under the opponent's economy, they just lose. That's just what happens on this elo. So, I recommend people to play knights in Castle Age. It's very strong. Yeah, Step Lancer require a little bit more micro, a little bit more finesse with the units to make them work. Because in a straight up fight, the knights will just win. One guy spends the res and one guy doesn't. Who wins? Exactly. Like, look at the opponent's res, right? Look, he's got some res in the bank. But you know what he has on the field? He's got knights on the field. You got res in the bank, he's got knights on the field. So which is better? We're floating all this res. We could have as many guys as him, but we need to spend the res. That's the main thing. So spending the res is going to be the most important thing throughout the entire game, basically. Real-time strategy, collect resources, spend the resources. And you have the collecting the resources part decently. Like, we've got lots of res, but we need to learn to spend it. So, if in early Castle Age, you're able to support 2 stable Step Lancers easily when you have 37 vills. So, how many stables can you support when you have, I don't know, 59 vills? 70 vills? A whole lot more than 2 stables. So we're still on 2 stables, so how are we ever going to have enough military here? So if we had more stables down, we could have more units. We got to keep these stables running too. I think we kind of stopped with the stables here. Look. We're trying to use our brain a little bit too much running around these Step Lancers. We need to use our brain for making units. The most important thing. Honestly, actually controlling your units and getting damage done with the units, it's not even necessary. Like, if you want to improve fast, you want to work up to like an early Castle Age timing attack with lots of knights. That's ideal. Play a civ that's good for that, like Frank's. And you just go all, like 1 TC all in knights from here. Instead of adding TCs, you have like 3 stables, full knights, maybe you get a siege workshop forward, and just 1 TC, keep the stables producing. And just go win. Because the game gets way more complicated. Once you add TCs, the game is so complicated. And we need to master the basics. Well, not master, but we need to get a little better at the basics first. And then we can work on like 3 TC play. Yeah, because I think we're not quite ready for how many resources we have on 3 TCs. That's what I'm seeing here. We collected lots of res, but didn't spend it. Don't even need to micro, just make units at the elo. Yeah, exactly. Like, imagine we just have more guys than him, and we're attacking the front. You just patrol into the front, kill his buildings. He's trying to make guys, but you just keep making guys, and you just keep making more. He's getting housed. He only has 1 stable. You just win. Because you have 3 stables pumping, you never get housed, and you win. Notice knight spam is hard to challenge. Yeah, it is. Knights on this elo are just insane. They just kill everything. Okay, so yeah, I think that's basically all I have to say here. In the end, just, he got in, raided the vills, and it was over. If we had some defensive castles, though, like, look, we could have a castle here. We could have a castle on this side. You get your archer attack, and then especially ballistics, so they can hit moving targets properly. Then you're safe. It's pretty good. And then you make Mangadai. Mangadai are going to be amazing against the knights. Not going to be amazing against skirmishers, but, well, I don't see any skirmishers on the horizon from this Lith player. There we go. All right. I think that's it for me here.